Greetings parade watchers, and welcome to a new history video. As today, we'll be looking into our first 3 bears. But unlike the other 2, this bear is an advertising icon. And that is, the cuddly bear himself, Snuggle. Ever since 1983, the company has been making some good marketable products, specifically for laundry. But now, let's look at their mascot, when he was a giant balloon, in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Snuggle made his parade debut in 1987, with the Lever Brothers Company as his sponsor. The design shows our huggable bear, waving to the crowd, in a stocking. But he did become the final balloon of the parade that year.
I don't know if you know it or not, but I like the lady that I'm standing next to. I'm snuggling with my friend Mary Hart when you watch Snuggles the bear. Isn't he lovely?
He's adorable. I like to talk like Snuggles and snuggle with you, Willard.
I didn't know you were an actress, you son of a gun. You had me fooled there. I guess he's as cuddly as a 58-foot bear can be. This Snuggle character is furnished by Lever Brothers. You know the Lever Brothers, folks.
Well, I know them personally, have for years.
I use their products all the time.
What are you wearing?
Huh? You like that hat?
Oh, you smell great, too.
Lever Brothers.
All right.
All right. Leave her alone, brother.
And, Willard, here comes the last of our marching bands.
There's something tied to that string. I'll bet you $50, Mary.
You know, it is there's Snuggle floating higher and higher. It looks like he's trying to get away. He knows it's the end of the parade route.
And the last leaves of autumn, dude. That was a nice shot, Jake.
Here is the last of our marching bands, Willard.
Next up was in 1988, to celebrate Snuggles the company's 5th anniversary.
And they're just a couple of swells. That's a great number.
Snuggle is the big little bear kids would love to hug, and he came out of hibernation to be in the parade for his 2nd year. Furnished by Lever Brothers Company, he's 58 feet high and 32 feet wide, with a friendly 6-foot wave to the crowd. I need that teddy for my little Mikey. Do you think you could get that for me?
Anything you want.
That's great.
Bears are always in. I think they just celebrated their 75th anniversary last year. I believe it was last year, but bears have never gone out of style.
And
some toys come and some toys go.
But not bears.
That's what I like. I still like them waving at the cameras. You don't see much of that anymore. You don't see much live television anymore. That's disgraceful. Everything should be live. Get rid of tape. Bring it back alive, as Frank Buck once said. He was the producer at ABC. He's not working anymore either.
Pretty exciting to be on live TV, I'll tell you that.
Let's try our trick and wave to the balloon holders again.
What?
Let's try our trick and wave to the balloon
Get them all to
holders.
wave to us and let go of the bear, sure.
Both hands.
Here comes something pretty, the dragon, look at this. Oh, wow.
I think I saw him last night at dinner. I think he's in my room, as a matter of fact. I mean to call the Arkin guy.
Skater Jill Schultz and the Peanuts gang glide by, and Woody Woodpecker has the last laugh when we come back.
Then, in 1989,
I love my Barbie and my Ken, but I must say I'd rather prefer the bear every day because he has hair. A lot of things. Kids watching want to find this little fella under their Christmas stocking. He's not such a little fella. This is Snuggle, the biggest little bear I've ever seen. And he's in the stocking, of course, furnished by Lever Brothers Company. He has 50 escorts to keep him from prowling off course. Now, that's what I call a lot of bear.
You know, in fact, Macy's is the 2nd largest purchaser of helium in the country. Number 1, of course, is the armed services.
Is the only second to the armed forces?
Second to the armed services, yeah. And I guess Snuggle's got a good deal of that hot air.
Snuggle's got a spotlight on him, too. He is cute.
Look at his his nose. I think that's the cutest part.
I don't want to scare anybody, but in just about 24 minutes from right now, I've just got a report from the Armed Forces Radar Unit at Newark. There's a big red object in the sky heading in this direction, Debbie.
You're kidding. Do you think it might be?
I can't say anymore, Debbie. I promise. I'm an undercover agent. I can't speak.
I don't know. I heard some rumors before that.
He then became the final balloon again in 1990.
Now do Ronald Reagan.
And look at this. Here comes the Snuggle Bear, all snug in his own Christmas stocking. Doesn't matter how old or how young you are, this little guy is cuddly for everybody. And who wouldn't want to find him in their Christmas stocking on Christmas morning? He comes to us courtesy of Lever Brothers, and he's just as sweet as he can be.
The Rockettes take us coast to coast, and Santa Claus heralds the holidays in a grand finale when our parade comes back, live on NBC.
Then, in the 65th anniversary parade in 1991.
Back here at Macy's, and don't you ever forget our beautiful voice behind all of the Linda Lopez, who is just wonderful.
She's doing a terrific job.
Our favorite announcer. And it looks like Christmas even more and more. Stocking time, because here comes Snuggle. And I bet Santa is just around the corner.
The world loves the teddy bear, and Snuggle, furnished by the Lever Brothers Company, looks like the perfect stocking stuffer.
I think you might just have a little trouble stuffing this particular bear into your stocking. He might look like he's soft and cuddly, but he's a Macy's giant balloon. He wouldn't even fit my stocking.
That means he's at least 7 stories high and mighty, mighty wide.
My kind of bear.
That NBC seamstress Beth Links made all the costumes being worn by those balloon handlers that are carrying Snuggle. It took her 1 month.
Isn't that terrific? She knitted that on an airplane going from here to Newark. Congratulations, Beth, and our Earth fingers. So they are cute. We're proud of you, Beth. I know you are too. To be a part of this parade is to be a little touch of greatness, and I mean that. It's everybody connected here. Half of us volunteer the time, the Macy's people, the police, everybody connected. Just one big show.
I hear something coming.
See that?
He then became the final balloon again for his third time in 1992.
Dr. Willard, and that is a great show.
He's one of the sweetest guys in the business. Everybody loves him. And celebrating the holiday season, Katie, it's Snuggle. If I didn't put this cute little fellow on my list, I'm going to do it right now. Furnished by Lever Brothers Company, Snuggle comes with his very own stocking. You just check him out, folks. This bear's not so little. If you consider when filled with helium, as Macy's balloon, he weighs in at 312 pounds. Now that's a lot of bear, babe.
The Radio City Music Hall Rockettes celebrate the holiday season, and Santa Claus is getting close when the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade returns.
After the parade, a few weeks later, Snuggle appeared at Macy's New York Christmas, at Disney's MGM Studios in Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida, along with Betty Boop, Kermit the Frog, the Humpty Dumpty balloon, and the new balloon of 1992, Santa Goofy. But unfortunately, his face was deflated because of his damaging lift. And again for the fourth time in 1993, to celebrate the company's 10th anniversary. But Snuggle also made Willard Scott's dream come true, even though his stocking was a little deflated.
And welcome back, everybody. This is my favorite part of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, because very soon, you know what happens? Santa will be along with bells on. And this lovable fellow wanted to make sure he was as snug as a bug in a rug while he waited for Santa, so he came along with his own Christmas stocking. And who can resist a bear hug from Snuggle, furnished by Lever Brothers Company? No little bear today. Snuggle is working that 6-foot wave, and the kids love it. He's got everyone in the spirit, including those Macy's employees whose stockings were hung on their outfits with care. And will you look at that? Willard's holiday wish came in early this year. Finally, his boyhood dream of becoming a balloon handler has just come true. Thank you, Santa. The jolly guy in the red suit, a Santa.
Last up was 1994.
Kids of all ages won't want to miss a moment.
He won't. He'll be here in about 20 minutes. Now look who's in our parade stocking.
That's right, none other than Snuggle. Sponsored by Lever Brothers Company, Snuggle is 58 feet tall by 32 feet wide.
And let me tell you, he's keeping warm in his 40-foot Christmas stocking.
That's right, Willard.
Let us borrow it.
He's ready for winter in New York City.
You better believe it, kitty. Hey, hey, hey. And he's warm from the inside out. He's got 11,000 cubic feet of helium cooking inside that stocking.
Whoa.
He's a cute little devil, and he really is cute. I was watching the band go by, excuse me.
That's all right. You're allowed to enjoy the parade too, Willard.
I tell you, we have the greatest job in the entire television business. Nobody has a better job.
Willard, the holiday season rolled into Herald Square with the traditional Christmas carriage festoon with holly and...
After the 1994 parade, he was retired, making a total of appearances of 8. Even though this iconic character ended the parade, but next time, we look into our next bear, which is somewhat of his successor.